Now let's discuss some important lines of latitude on the globe or map. Now these important latitudes are Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. Now why these lines are drawn? These lines are drawn because they tell us about the different type of climate found in different parts of the world. Like I have told you, the places which are near the equator, they are very hot throughout the year because they receive direct rays of the sun. But as we move away from the equator, here in this temperate region, the climate here is not so hot, not so cold. And as we move towards the poles, towards the north pole and the south pole, the climate here is extremely cold because these places are very far away from the sun. These areas get slanting rays of the sun. Sometimes there is no sunlight for many days in these areas near the north pole and the south pole. That's why the climate here is extremely cold throughout the year. Now let's discuss the last topic, that is locating places. How we can locate the places on the globe. Now these are the lines of latitudes. The horizontal lines are the latitudes and these vertical lines are the longitudes. When they are drawn on the globe or map, they form a sort of net. The latitudes and longitudes, when they are drawn, they crisscross means they are crossing each other, and they form a sort of net on the globe or map. You can see this is a type of net which they are forming, and this net is called the grid. Now what is these places where they are meeting? These are the points where the lines of latitudes and longitudes are cutting each other, or they are meeting at these points. These meeting points are called the coordinates, which help in locating the places on the globe. We can easily find the places on the globe through these coordinates, right? So these are the coordinates. Now our earth is rotating all the time. I have told you that earth is rotating all the time, and to rotate from one longitude to another longitude, it takes 4 minutes to complete one rotation through 1 degree of longitude. It takes 4 minutes to rotate through 1 degree to another 1 degree longitude, right? It takes 4 minutes to rotate through 1 degree of longitude. So these are the main points which I want to discuss.